All right, Dodgers fans, we have some fascinating developments to unpack regarding the team's plan for the upcoming season. And it all centers on one of the most intriguing young pitchers in Major League Baseball, Roki Sasaki. Heading into next season, the Dodgers front office has made a clear decision about his role. And it's something that has far-reaching implications not only for the starting rotation, but also for the team's broader strategy in free agency and bullpen construction. Roki, despite a season interrupted by injury and rehab, has shown flashes of brilliance that make it obvious why the Dodgers are determined to see him flourish as a starter. Throughout this past season, we saw him take on multiple responsibilities, including a stint as a closer in the postseason where he absolutely dominated, showing that his arm can handle high-pressure situations. But the ultimate goal for the organization is to develop him as a starting pitcher to ensure the Dodgers have a strong, consistent presence at the top of the rotation, someone who can anchor games and give the team an advantage night after night. When analyzing Roki Sasaki's performance, it's important to consider the context of his statistics. His regular season numbers were affected by limited play due to injury, and while his ERA in the minors during rehab needed improvement, his postseason performance was spectacular, albeit in a small sample size. He displayed control, composure, and the ability to strike out hitters in critical moments, which is exactly what the Dodgers hope to build upon. The front office, led by Andrew Friedman, has made it clear that while the bullpen showcased his talents in high-leverage situations, the long-term plan involves integrating him into the starting rotation. This is a strategic move, as turning him into a permanent closer could potentially limit his development and expose him to injury risk due to increased pitch counts. As a starter, however, he has the opportunity to refine his skills, improve consistency, and become one of the most formidable young arms in baseball. At just 24 years old, Roki has immense potential, and the Dodgers are committed to giving him every chance to reach it. Looking at the bigger picture, the Dodgers' rotation is poised to be incredibly strong, with Roki included. With the other established pitchers returning, the addition of Sasaki as a starter rounds out a rotation that could easily be one of the best in the league by a significant margin. His inclusion is not just about individual performance. It's about creating a balanced, deep rotation that allows the Dodgers to handle the grueling demands of a full season and to remain competitive in every series. The organization recognizes the importance of building depth, and this is reflected not only in their approach to the rotation, but also in the careful management of the bullpen. While Roki's role as a starter is set, the Dodgers are actively exploring options for high-leverage arms and closers to complement the rotation, ensuring that the team is prepared for every scenario that the long season may bring. In evaluating Roki Sasaki's potential as a starter, it's crucial to understand the nuances of his game. His velocity, pitch movement, and ability to handle pressure situations are all top tier, but consistency has been the key area for growth. The Dodgers coaching staff has been working closely with him during the offseason to fine-tune his mechanics, improve his delivery, and develop a sustainable approach that will allow him to maintain effectiveness over extended outings. The transition from occasional high-pressure appearances in relief to regular starts is a challenge, but it is one that Sasaki has shown the capability to meet. His postseason performance, where he thrived under intense scrutiny, demonstrated that he has the mental and physical tools required to succeed at the highest level. By focusing on these aspects during the offseason, the Dodgers are setting him up not just to start games, but to dominate them consistently. The implications of this decision extend into the team's strategy for free agency and bullpen management. While Roki solidifies his place in the rotation, the Dodgers are evaluating multiple options for relievers who can provide stability in high-pressure situations. The organization understands that the postseason often hinges on a few critical innings, and having reliable arms in the bullpen is essential to maintaining championship-caliber performance. Names like Edwin Diaz, Robert Suarez, and Ryan Helsley have been floated in discussions, but the Dodgers are being strategic about how they approach these acquisitions. They need players who can thrive in high-leverage situations without requiring excessive investment in terms of trades or contracts. Roki's role as a starter allows the team to be more flexible with their bullpen moves, as they can focus on adding the right pieces without compromising the rotation. Furthermore, the decision to keep Roki as a starter reflects a long-term vision for the team. The Dodgers are not simply reacting to short-term performance. They're building a structure that prioritizes player development and sustainable success. By allowing Roki to grow into a permanent starting role, they are ensuring that he can contribute at a high level for many seasons, potentially becoming a cornerstone of the franchise. This approach balances immediate competitiveness with strategic foresight, which is why the Dodgers remain one of the most well-managed teams in Major League Baseball. The coaching staff, front office, and analytics team all recognize the unique talent Roki brings and are committed to maximizing it in a way that benefits both the player and the organization. It's also worth noting that while Roki's role is set as a starter, the Dodgers remain realistic about the challenges he will face. Adjusting to a full season of starts, maintaining consistency, and avoiding injury are all critical factors that will determine his success. The organization's focus during the offseason has been on preparing him physically and mentally for these demands, ensuring that he has a sustainable routine, a refined delivery, and a strong understanding of the strategic aspects of starting pitching. With careful management, Roki can translate his dominant postseason appearances into a full season of high-level performance, providing the Dodgers with a reliable ace who can lead the team into the playoffs. The decision also opens up broader conversations about roster construction. With a solidified rotation including Roki Sasaki, the Dodgers can approach free agency with a clear understanding of their priorities. The focus shifts to strengthening the bullpen, addressing any gaps in high-leverage roles, and ensuring that the team has the depth necessary to withstand injuries, slumps, and the challenges of a long season. By setting Roki as a starter, the organization gains flexibility in how they allocate resources and build the team, which is essential for maintaining competitiveness in one of the toughest divisions in baseball. Each move is calculated, aiming to balance immediate impact with long-term stability, and this strategic clarity is a hallmark of the Dodgers' approach to team building. The excitement around Roki Sasaki is justified. Fans have witnessed glimpses of his extraordinary ability, and the potential for him to develop into a top-tier starter is enormous. The Dodgers' confidence in him is a statement about their commitment to nurturing young talent and ensuring that every player reaches their maximum potential. As he continues to work on his delivery, control, and stamina during the offseason, the expectation is that he will be ready to step into the rotation with confidence and consistency, providing the Dodgers with a weapon that can dominate opposing lineups from the first inning to the last. By integrating Roki Sasaki into the starting rotation, the Dodgers are not only strengthening their pitching staff, but also sending a message about the organization's philosophy: prioritize development, manage talent carefully, and build for sustained success. The upcoming season promises to showcase the results of these efforts, and fans can anticipate seeing Roki's progression as he grows into the role he is being entrusted with. This is a pivotal moment for the young pitcher and the franchise, as the careful planning and strategic decisions of the offseason set the stage for a season where the Dodgers aim to compete at the highest level, leveraging both established stars and emerging talent to maintain their position among baseball's elite teams. This season's rotation, bolstered by the addition of Roki Sasaki as a starter, is expected to be one of the deepest in the league. With the blend of experience and youthful talent, the Dodgers have the potential to dominate not just in the regular season, but also when the intensity ramps up in October. While the bullpen remains an area of focus, the starting rotation is the foundation upon which the team will build its success, and Roki is at the center of that strategy. His development will be carefully monitored, his innings managed, and his performance analyzed to ensure that he can meet the expectations set forth by the organization. The next season will be an exciting test of his abilities, and the Dodgers are optimistic that he will rise to the challenge, establishing himself as one of the premier starters in Major League Baseball. This narrative continues to unfold as the Dodgers balance the integration of young talent like Roki Sasaki with the strategic acquisition of bullpen arms capable of thriving in high-leverage situations. Fans can look forward to seeing how this mix of youth and experience plays out over the course of the season. Rocky's development as a starter is not just about individual success. It has a ripple effect on the team's strategy, influencing free agency decisions, bullpen configuration, and the overall competitiveness of the Dodgers in a highly competitive league. The potential for a dominant rotation featuring Roki Sasaki sets the stage for a season filled with excitement, strategic maneuvers, and high expectations. This first part focuses heavily on the strategic positioning of Roki Sasaki and the Dodgers' approach to building a formidable pitching staff, highlighting the significance of the decision to use him as a starter, the impact on the team's rotation, and the broader implications for roster management and free agency strategy. The anticipation for the next season is palpable, and Roki's role as a starter will be a central storyline as the Dodgers aim to balance development, health, and elite performance throughout the upcoming campaign. As we continue to look ahead to the upcoming season, the Dodgers' bullpen situation becomes increasingly critical, especially with Roki Sasaki cemented in the starting rotation. The team knows that while a strong rotation sets the tone for games, the bullpen is often where championships are won and lost. High-leverage innings, late-game pressure, and the need for reliable arms capable of shutting down elite hitters make the bullpen an area of intense focus for the front office. The Dodgers are evaluating multiple options to address this need, with a clear goal of creating depth and versatility. Players like Tanner Scott, while talented, will need to demonstrate a major bounce back after an inconsistent season to be considered a reliable closer. The organization is looking for someone who can come in and immediately impact games, a pitcher who can handle the stress of late-inning situations without hesitation or error. While Roki provided a glimpse of this ability during the postseason, the team's long-term plan is to avoid overextending him by relying on him exclusively in the bullpen. The bullpen strategy, however, remains equally vital. Dodgers management is keenly aware that postseason success often hinges on a few critical innings, and having pitchers who can perform under pressure is non-negotiable. Whether the team pursues high-leverage arms in free agency or looks to internal options, the goal is to ensure that there is a trusted group capable of handling late-game situations with precision and consistency. The need for a true closer remains evident, as the team experienced moments last season where the absence of a dominant late-inning presence created unnecessary tension. The right addition to the bullpen, whether through free agency or internal development, could dramatically enhance the Dodgers' chances in close games, complementing a rotation anchored by Roki Sasaki and other elite starters. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. There's a storm brewing in Chavez Ravine, and it's not about the weather. Whispers are growing louder around Dodger Stadium after manager Dave Roberts was overheard uttering a phrase that's now echoing across the baseball world. He's never playing for the Dodgers again. No names were mentioned, no further comments offered, but that single line has set the rumor mill spinning at full speed. Who could Roberts be talking about? Inside sources claim tensions have been rising behind closed doors for weeks. The Dodgers clubhouse, normally calm and tightly managed, has reportedly seen its share of heated moments lately. Some say it's a response to off-field issues. Others hint at a power struggle between player and manager. Whatever the case, something has clearly snapped. Fans on social media are already in detective mode, dissecting lineups, post-game comments, and even Instagram likes to identify the mystery player. Theories range from a disgruntled veteran frustrated with his playing time to a young star clashing with leadership. One thing's for sure, the timing couldn't be worse for a team eyeing another deep postseason run. Roberts, known for his steady hand and calm demeanor, rarely lets emotions dictate his words. That makes his outburst all the more shocking. He's never playing for the Dodgers again. Doesn't sound like a spur-of-the-moment reaction. It sounds final. It sounds personal. Inside the organization, executives are reportedly doing damage control, downplaying the remark as taken out of context. But sources close to the team insist the tension is real, and that the player in question may already be exploring options elsewhere. For now, the Dodgers remain silent, and Roberts has refused to clarify his statement. But in a city that thrives on drama, this latest twist has fans glued to every whisper. One phrase, 6 explosive words, and suddenly Los Angeles is wondering, who crossed the line? And is this the end of the road for one of its biggest stars? That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.